competitive international away from Wembley since 1962. And the atmosphere here at Anfield is absolutely electrifying. David Beckham was saying he wasn't sure what reaction to expect from the fans given Manchester United's rivalry with Liverpool. Well, I think it's been good enough. As we take then a check on the two teams taking part in this World Cup qualifier this afternoon. First on England there, the retirement of course at this level of Shearer and Adams has deprived England of two of their most experienced players. But others, such as Beckham, Scholes, Campbell, will carry extra responsibility now, along with David Seaman, who shrugged off a back problem, to continue in goal. Only two Liverpool players in the starting 11, including, much to Eriksen's relief, I'm sure, Steven Gerrard. He'd been a big doubt all week. But now he takes his place alongside clubmate Michael Owen. Also room for former Liverpool favourite McManaman, now of course with Real Madrid. Andy Cole partners Owen in attack, and Chris Powell wins his second cap at fullback. Well, now let's have a look at Finland's team. In all, there are 10 British-based players in their squad, and their first 11 includes, as well as Litmanen and Hurpia, Tihinen, who's recently been on loan at West Ham, Viss of Stockport County, Charlton striker Johansson, and Rihilahti, who's just signed for Crystal Palace. The goalkeeper Niemi is with Hearts in Scotland, and all of this team do play their club football outside of Finland, among them Kolkar of PSV Eindhoven and the young Ajax fullback Pasanen. It's Finland getting us underway, attacking the goal to our right, that's the Kop end, and here is Ferdinand. England in red shirts, Finland in the white tops with blue trimmings. Here's McManaman, his first taste of the action. Back in the England fold. Now Andy Cole. Good movement ahead of him from Owen. And then it's Andy Cole with a snapshot only just wide. Well, he is yet to score for England in 11 previous appearances. This might just be his day.
Yeah, super opening, wasn't it, Peter? It was a good football there. Good ball in there from Steve McManaman that set it off. And Andy gets a little bit of luck there with a ricochet off Tihinen. And that's not a bad shot for the first time in the game that he's actually touched the ball. That's a good effort there from Andy Cole.
Eriksen almost off his feet and to celebrate a goal in the very first minute. Andy Cole. Now Beckham, who's drifted in midfield for the moment. Cole again. Plenty of movement from England. Neville to Beckham. Maybe wanting to get a little more involved, David Beckham. The Finns say they have respect for England but not fear. A goal or two might change things. It was Ilonen from Brandbergen in Norway. Now Neville with Gerrard. Tihinen. A little short on the header away. This could be promising for England now. Owen looking to take it on. Is he brought down? There's no real complaint by him or the other England players in the vicinity, and certainly no question of the referee giving a penalty there.
I would have to say I've seen them given for less, Peter, I've got to say.
Maybe all will be revealed on the replay. But not for the moment. Tihinen. Goes Neville in rather robust fashion then on Kolkar. Now, here it is, right?
Yeah, just having a little wiggle into the box there, Michael. And no, I don't think so. I thought initially there was a tug, but it's more just an arm on the shoulder.
Tihinen was struggling to stay with it, that's
yes,
for sure.
Yes, he was. Good decision, though, by the ref.
Now, Beckham. Away goes Neville. Played in for McManaman, who's found some space. And then Beckham to drive it through. Got real power behind that. He's only ever scored once for England, Beckham. That was in the World Cup game against Colombia back in '98.
What a strike, Peter. There's Steve McManaman coming in off that line, lays it back to David. My word. Naimi did very well to get his body behind that.
Outstanding technique from the England captain. Here's Litmanen, Finland skipper. The ball in for Johansson. Seaman had to have his wits about him.
It was an excellent ball there from Nurmela. You put Johansson through, but David Seaman standing really big at the near post. Here we see it coming up now. Sol Campbell playing him onside. Nice little ball there from Nurmela. And Johansson hitting the legs of Dave Seaman. Good goalkeeping there from Big Dave.
All credit to the England goalkeeper and to the officials too. They were spot on there. Johansson was onside. Herpia has come up from the back along with Tihinen. Here is Herpia. Campbell had stayed with him. And in the end, no threat to the England goal from Jonas Kolka.
Yeah, from almost being redundant, David Seaman has now been pulled into action and stands nice and big there. Johansson unable to squeeze it past. Good goalkeeping there from Big Dave.
Way back in 1988, he made his England debut, David Seaman. His last caps were against Germany and away to Finland back in October. He missed out on the Spain friendly altogether. I think Eriksson felt he knew enough about him already. There's Powell. Quick thinking then by Litmanen. He'd seen Seaman just slightly off his line.
Brilliant, wasn't it? Brilliant football there. Great first touch there from Litmanen. David Seaman was just a touch off his line. Here we see it. One touch and the volley just over the crossbar. Excellent football.
Now Gerrard for England. Really establishing a grip just at this stage. Talking of grip, tall grip is sitting about 5 feet away from me. Sven-Goran Eriksson's assistant. You were having a chat with him before the game, Ray.
Yeah, he said he's thoroughly enjoying working with the England lads. A great bunch of boys, and he thinks all bodes well for the future with the crop of young guys we've got coming through.
This bodes well for England. It's Beckham! Oh, another thrilling strike from the captain, leading by example, and that was not far away.
That was a fantastic effort there from David. He moved forward there about 30 yards out. I've got to say, I thought the Finnish guys might have come and closed him down, but nevertheless, what a great strike, and just over the top of that Naimi crossbar.
I bet he couldn't believe that then, Beckham. They were backing off, no one got to him in time, and it was only just over the bar.
You know, how many times do we see David do that? I'm quite sure those lads must have seen David score goals from that sort of different distance for Manchester United. You'd have thought they'd have come out and blocked him down.
There's a feeling that he doesn't always produce his best for England, Beckham. But now he is hoping to take centre stage as the new captain. Nurmela swinging this one over beyond Seaman, and Neville taking no chances.
Excellent.
It will be a corner.
Excellent ball in there, Peter. That was good football there from Nurmela. It's been a pretty difficult 5 or 6 minutes for the English boys. They tend to be given the ball just a fraction cheaply at the moment. Get back to the first 5 minutes when we're playing a bit of football. Nice 1 and 2 touch. I'm sure we'll get a firm grip on this game.
Well, they've got plenty to aim at it there with Herpia and Tihinen. Johansson is certainly no slouch in the air, and nor is Litmanen. There was Seaman prancing up and down on his goal line, and the header got through, and it's in too! Riihilahti with the first header, and Finland had taken the lead on 26 minutes to the dismay of Sven-Goran Eriksson and the England team.
Yeah, it's awful marking from our point of view. Riihilahti gets a free header there.
He might have come off Neville.
Yeah, it does. Comes off Gary Nev there and just over the top of Dave Seaman. That's awful marking from our guys. I think it's Rio Ferdinand that's picking him up. Should have got a lot tighter.
Well, I suppose it has to go down as an own goal by Gary Neville. He will certainly want it, though, this man, Aki Riihilahti, who got the winner against Albania, and now he has guided Finland in front against England at Anfield. Herpia. Ferdinand to cut it out then with the menacing figure of Johansson lurking behind him. In fairness to the Finns, they've got stronger as this first half has worn on, and they have their reward now.
Yeah, they certainly have, Peter. They've set their stall out to defend in a 4-4-2 formation, in a 4-5-1 at times, and they've done it very well indeed, and making life very difficult for England at the moment.
Here is the goal scorer, if indeed he is to be credited with that goal.
I think that's clearly an own goal, Peter, isn't it? Now that's been deflected way over the top of Dave Seaman by Gary Neville.
Some had tipped him for the captaincy, but it's Beckham who has got the vote from Sven-Goran Eriksson for the moment anyway. Certainly Beckham will wear the armband, I'm sure, against Albania. But the coach making no long-term commitment at this stage. Here's McManaman now. Now battling away, and the decision going England's way, but not for long. Here's Litmanen, always seems to be available.
Never gives the ball away, Peter. Passing is fantastic. Always selects the right pass. Sign of a quality player.
So hard to pick up, isn't he, Litmanen, the positions that he adopts.
He drifts into the game, doesn't he? He picks up some great positions. Very tough to pick up as a midfield player.
Here's Chris Powell, on to Owen. First touch, rather let him down though. Hurpia, up to Litmanen. Again it's on so quickly then into the path of Johansson. More trouble for England, and Seaman with an excellent save to keep him out. Again, it all stemmed from Litmanen.
Brilliant save. It's Litmanen again. Yeah, what a lovely little touch. But there's Johansson, ever willing. It's a good strike. What a good save that is from Dave.
He's a natural finisher, isn't he, Johansson? Whether it's in the air or with either foot. In a very good signing for Charlton. Five minutes of the first half remaining. It's McManaman. Slipped on then to Cole. Up goes that flag again.
Yeah, he was offside as well, Peter. Just a bit too anxious there, Andy Cole, to get into that scoring position. Now, Steve McManaman's got good possession of the ball. Oh, that's close. That's close.
Seemed to be right in line with Sami Hurpia there. That comes Powell. No Graham Lasso, I should say, in the England squad, and Ball didn't make it either. So Powell, the first choice ahead of Phil Neville. Was his main rival really for that position this afternoon. Looking at the subs bench. On by McManaman. Now Andy Cole. Good strike, but equally so. It was a good block by Tiernan. Tell you what, those two centre-halves are playing really effectively, aren't they, for Finland?
Absolutely, excellent.
Litmanen now.
The whole Finnish side's doing exceptionally well.
Gerrard. Bannerman. England a little untidy, but it's Beckham now, taking up the reins. He's got Neville out to his right. Well found too by Beckham, but he was at full stretch. He's done really well, Gary Neville. Now can he pull it back from here? It's Cole. And then Owen on the left foot. And swept into the corner. England a level. And Michael Owen has done it.
Brilliant football there from the Manchester United pair, Beckham and Neville down the right-hand side. Gary Neville doing exceptionally well there with a little chip over the top of Ilonen. Here we see it coming up now. David Beckham did some great work in the middle of the field, breaking out to his right-hand side. This is a lovely pass. But look at this for a bit of skill here from Gary Neville. Just a little flick over the top of Ilonen. Driven ball across the box. Andy Cole with great composure. Little setback to Michael Owen. And I think he's scored in that end a few times in his career already.
Maybe not too many with his left foot, but he tucked it away beautifully. His 9th goal for England, and such an important one too. England won, Finland won, and we're almost now into the last minute of the first half. An absorbing 45 minutes they've been too.
My word, we needed that, Peter. I've got to say, we were starting to look very, very anxious in our play. And hopefully that will settle us down before half-time, and we'll see a rousing performance in the second half.
That's good play by Gerrard. Now Beckham. Cole through the middle. Neville's off on a run too on the overlap here, but it's Beckham looking for Cole in the middle. Just couldn't angle his header into the corner.
That's all brought about by a fantastic run from Gary Neville on the overlap on David Beckham. Here we see him steaming up on the outside. Ilonen don't know who to go with, and that's a very brave attempt there from Andy Cole to get his head on there. Deflected cross, and there's Hurpia, I thought, put it by for a goal kick.
No thought there of his facial injury, Andy Cole, as he dived in to head it just past the post, and there's the half-time whistle blown by the Russian referee Valentin Ivanov. Eriksson's team are right back in it now. Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, from him after Michael Owen cancelled out the earlier goal from Rihilati, or maybe an own goal from Gary Neville. We'll sort that one out in the dressing room. Owen's goal breathing fresh life into England's legs. They really had to raise the tempo then. And it's all set up for what should be a thrilling second half at Anfield in this World Cup qualifying Group 9. At the halfway stage, it's England 1, Finland 1. Welcome back to Anfield and the second half of this World Cup qualifier in Group 9. The Russian referee about to get us underway. England 1, Finland 1. Not a scoreline too many were anticipating from the outset here, but Ray Wilkins alongside me. In fairness to the Finns, they fully deserve this scoreline.
No question, Peter. They've done very, very well in the first half. I just hope we can get amongst them a bit better in the second half. We started the game very well in the first half. Let's hope we have the same approach at the start of this second half.
Sven-Göran Eriksson's right-hand man, Tord Griff, has just taken his seat in front of us, and we caught his eye as he came up. He didn't look too happy, did he, Ray?
He didn't look best pleased, no. But we did. We started well and we ended well. We just had a dodgy 15-20 minutes in the middle of the first half.
But it was Lippmann and Ray who really caught the eye.
I thought he was the best player on the field by a mile, Peter, in the first half. Very, very clever footballer.
Man of the match, and the goal was drawn in Helsinki back in October, Lippmann. But now it will be a free kick to England. And here is Gary Neville. On to Beckham. Showing his willingness to scrap, almost a little over-eager then, Beckham. Flashing with Kolka. Lippmann has cut short here. Now Johansson. He kept those England defenders fully occupied in the first 45 minutes. Hertia, always favourite to win it in the air against Cole. Not always so on the deck, though. Here's Lippmann. Oh, lovely little reverse pass then from the captain. Here's Kolka. Rihilati trying to fend off Michael Owen.
He's very lucky there, Michael Owen. He just had a kick out there at Rihilati. Rihilati had a very, very good first half. And he started this one in good form as well.
Hertia's free kick. Too close, though, to David Seaman. Seeing off the challenge, for the moment anyway, of Nigel Martin and David James. Also Richard Wright of Ipswich in the squad.
Yeah, we're very fortunate, aren't we? We seem to have an excellent complement of goalkeepers once again.
On by Gerrard to McManaman. Trickling feet too from the former Liverpool man. Here's Scholes now. He's worked it on well to David Beckham. We'll have a go from here. And what a goal! Beckham strikes for England, and they've turned it round. A gem of a goal from the captain.
Fantastic football, all set about by Steve McManaman, coming infield, running at defenders, going past people in the middle of the park and setting up some. There he goes, Steve McManaman. Beautiful football, little ball in from Paul Scholes. Another fabulous pass, and the composure of David Beckham. What a strike. That's a great goal.
The build-up was so fluent, and the finish absolutely deadly. Only his second, remember, for his country. It was worth the wait.
I think he just gets a slight deflection on that, Peter. There's Hertia, but we won't say that. We'll give that to David, that one. That's a great strike. Mr. Eriksson delighted.
A great shot of him too, celebrating down on the bench. A different mood now. Looking rather pensive throughout that first half, especially when England went behind. Scholes back on defensive guard now, away by Campbell. Only as far as Hertia. Rihilati. On by Rihilati again. All the way through to David Seaman. England valiant now. McManaman at the heart of it all. Beckham in on the finish. It was a stunning goal. Here's Towell getting this late introduction to international football. McManaman to Scholes, who's of course pretty much a fixture in the England team.
This is much better from England now, keeping good possession of the ball, moving the ball nice and early and quick.
She felt they gave it away far too much in the first half.
Yeah, most certainly. So but when we were having our dodgy period and in the middle of the first half, we gave the ball far too cheaply. Gave it away far too cheaply. And we have the ability to pass the ball. We've got great passes of the ball in our team, and we should use it.
Here's one of them, David Beckham. I think for Campbell, far side, and he's gone for McManaman instead. With such precision too, McManaman. Oh, what a good ball too. And Herpia climbing high to nudge it away for the corner.
There's a brilliant pass to Steve McManaman from David Beckham, drilled it out to the left-hand side, and McManaman once again doing some great work down the left-hand side.
We haven't always seen the best of McManaman for England, but this is certainly one of his more influential days. England going for the throat now. Paul Scholes towards Andy Cole, and then back right across Austin Farr at the end from Owen.
Oh,
Frame of the goal, and England so nearly added another one.
It's a great ball in from Paul Scholes to Andy Cole. Andy Cole gets in a header back across the goal, but doesn't he do well, Michael Owen? My word, that was so unlucky.
It's the upright rather than the bar, I think, in the end. Lippmanen, he's found some space. Can he exploit it though? Lippmanen! Well, straight out Seaman, who got his angles right, but no one really got to him in time.
You're dead right, Peter. We've got to close that down. Lippmanen's a very, very dangerous character, and from that sort of distance, as good as Dave Seaman is, he can still be beaten from there.
In goes Beckham again. I thought his wife might be alongside us here today. Tosh Spice can't see at the moment in the stand. I know she's here somewhere in the crowd, cheering her husband on with their 2-year-old son, Brooklyn.
Very nice, too.
You found the Spice Girls, Roy? Because Mozart was more the thing in your day, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think they've done very well for themselves, haven't they? They give a lot of people a lot of enjoyment. I think if you can do that in life, then good luck to them.
Well, England are doing just that at the moment. They got the upper hand against Finland. Here's Cole. That's been lively up front. You know, constant source of irritation really to the Finns. Gerrard, who could really strike a ball, but not this time. Here's Cole, then to Beckham again. We've seen what he can do. Gerrard onto Cole from Scholes! And still that first goal for England continues to elude him.
Isn't it amazing? If he's in a red shirt of Manchester United, that is in the back of the net without a doubt. Watch this touch from Paul Scholes coming up. Absolutely sublime touch. Great ball in there from Paul Gerrard. Look at that touch. Gives him an open sight of goal, and poor old Andy just cannot hit the target.
It deserved better then by England.
He's worked very, very hard up there on his own today, Andy Cole, with Michael Owen playing that slightly withdrawn role, and he does deserve a goal.
I was making the point in the first half. He feels it's the first time the manager has really shown faith in him at England level. Someone come out of his goal there. That's Stihinen. Knocked away in the end by Gerrard. Not too far. But it's taken up then by Heskey. On a charge now. He's got Beckham away to his right. Still Heskey. Look at this run here. Is he caught then by Herpia? Oh, he didn't like the way that Heskey went to ground there.
His own teammate, huh? What a run there from Memel Heskey. It was great work from David Beckham outside his own box, but this was powerful stuff. He saw the opening and off he went.
Now, did he bring him down? Did he make contact?
Not for me, didn't know. Emil has probably been... I don't think he does touch him.
He lost control there,
It lost the ball, yep. Now this is dangerous now for Finland.
Two Liverpool colleagues smiling about it now, but they won't be smiling, those Finnish defenders, if this goes in. David Beckham. Absolutely lethal from here, as he's run a line so often in the past. Here is Beckham. Good save from Niemi. Really good save.
Brilliant free kick though from David Beckham. Going across the face of the goal, and Niemi doing exceptionally well to keep it out.
Beckham is saying to the coach, take that armband off me if you dare.
Yeah, quite.
Flying save here from the former Rangers goalkeeper, now with Hearts, Niemi.
How he gets it up and down, David Beckham. Great technique.
Oh, here's what that might have meant. Lippmanen, Finland need some magic from him now. There to save this game. Ooh, Gerrard and Tahinan getting wrapped up around each other. Gerrard was after Cookie and he's dispossessed it too. Terrific play by young Gerrard. Here is Fowler. Oh, another stunning save by the keeper. But what good work then from Gerrard.
Yeah, brilliant play from Steven Gerrard. He was having a row with the linesman at the time and then realised he could win it back. Here we see it, but look at this for a good pass. Nice and early, gives Robbie every chance. He's hit the target, you can't ask much more than that.
He normally does that, Robbie Fowler. The angle was just too tight though in the end. Here's Pasadon with the cross. Up by Beckham, who's back there defending. Baylunen to Cookie. It's another chance. Saw Seaman save with his legs and from Lippmann. And again, another flying and spectacular save by the England veteran.
What a fantastic ball though from Jeffrey Cookie there down the left-hand side. The brilliant ball in. And there's Lippmann on the back post, unmarked. Dave Seaman making a fabulous save. And this is brave.
This was the meat in the sandwich there. And Lippmann will launch it long. He has to. No, now he can. Time is almost up. The referee from Russia is looking at his watch. It is all over. And the Three Lions are back in shape on the road to Japan and Korea. The final score at Anfield in this World Cup qualifier from Group 9 is England 2.